Hey girl, and welcome to another episode of Always Lit, where we spread love, inspire others, and thrive. And it's what? No looking back November, period. So this is episode 2 of No Looking Back November. If you have missed episode 1, go ahead and go back and watch that one first. Okay? Okay. So last week we discussed all about knowing your worth, gaining confidence, and walking boldly into these rooms that we are heading into. So this week, we're going to be talking about how to master self-discipline. Because one thing for sure is that not only are we about to walk into new rooms, walk into new blessings, and gain new things, baby girl, but we also need to have the discipline to maintain, the discipline to do the job that we were called to do. Yeah, so I'm going to be giving you all a few tips to help you create or master self-discipline. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I have for you is to create a schedule. Now, creating a schedule is key, because when you create a schedule, that leaves less room for you to just sit down and mope around, scroll on social media, talk on the phone for 3 hours, all of the things that we like to get caught up into. Okay, no, create a schedule and try to stick to this schedule. Even if it's just like a morning routine, a night routine, you can start there. That will allow you to have some structure to align your day by, and that will help you to hold yourself accountable to getting certain tasks and certain things done. The season that I'm heading into, girl, it's gonna be busy. Okay, it's gonna be busy. So I already know that it is key. I'm already seeing that it is key that I hold myself, my household, my children to a schedule. It just helps everything run smoothly. It gives you a time, a place to handle the things that are demanding your attention and calling on you, and just making sure that everything gets the attention that it needs. Schedules create systems, and systems allow everything to just flow smoothly, and we like smooth. So my next tip is to prioritize. This is important because even when you are scheduling, creating your system, you're going to have to prioritize what is important, what is not. Self-discipline is all about holding yourself accountable to do the things that you need to do. So a big part of that is going to be knowing what is priority and what is not. So go ahead, pull out a list and jot down the things that are priority for you. What are the things that you need to prioritize daily? For example, me, my time with God, working out, eating better, and my family. Those are non-negotiables. No matter what is going on, I'm going to make time for all 4 of these things. I'm going to just go ahead and put down working out because I'm working on that one. But we're going to get it. We're going to get it. But go ahead and prioritize the things that are important to you. Make sure that you are including them in your schedule and hold yourself accountable. Okay, my next tip for mastering self-discipline is to remove distractions and implement boundaries. So a big part of creating this self-discipline is to not only get a routine, get a schedule, get a system, but you also want to remove the things that are keeping you from doing that. There's no point in putting all of this work in to master self-discipline and you have things over here that's just like conflict in that every single day. Distractions just hitting at your door. Go ahead and remove it. Be proactive. Think about the things that you know always grab your attention. So is that social media? Is that the distraction of having to think about what you're going to eat for dinner every day? If that's the case, go ahead and make a plan. Go ahead and create a dinner schedule for the week. Is your distraction, maybe you work from home like me. Maybe you do content and you make shirts and you have people calling you. Go ahead and set your phone to a certain schedule where it goes on silent. You no longer have that distraction. What is your distraction? Go ahead and Identify those distractions, remove them, and create boundaries for them so that they are not knocking at the door every single day trying to get you to be off task while you are trying to master self-discipline. Okay, and my next suggestion is for you to determine your why. How is mastering self-discipline going to benefit you? Why are you doing this? Whenever you understand your why, you know exactly what you're doing it for, why you're doing it, then everything makes more sense. When I know my why, I'm going harder because I have a goal in mind. I have a vision in mind. I have a purpose in mind. For example, with Always Lit, I know that I need to put out an episode every Wednesday. Why? Because I have a goal in mind to impact women globally, to help women spread love, inspire others, and thrive. So a big part of that is making sure that I have an episode out on Wednesdays to help women do that. So a part of my self-discipline is scheduling a day for me to record content, scheduling a day for me to edit content, scheduling a day for me to be on social media, engaging with people, figuring out the videos that I need to put out so that I can have that there for them. It's because of my why that I'm able to do that. Like, it's hard, but I enjoy it because I understand my why. I understand that it's bigger than me. I'm doing it to help people. I love when I receive these topics. I love when I receive these words, and not only do they help me, but I have the opportunity to film it, put it out, and help other people as well. That is my why, to impact women globally, to help women come together, to spread love, inspire others, and thrive. Knowing that makes me go so hard because that's my why. So understand what your why is. Identify what your why is. I don't care if you got to put it on a board, put it on a sticky note, put it on as your wallpaper on your phone. But go ahead and get your why in mind, and that's going to help you stick to your routine, stick to your schedule. That's going to help you remove those distractions, because your why should be something that's meaningful to you. Always Lit, love, inspire, thrive, in my heart. That's meaningful to me. So make sure you know and identify your why. Okay, and my next tip is going to be control your thoughts. A lot of times people struggle with self-discipline just off the fact that you're sabotaging yourself. Before you can even create the schedule, before you can even create the budget or remove the distractions, you're already having these thoughts in your head telling you that you can't do it. You're already having these thoughts in your head telling you that it's a waste of time. You're already having these thoughts in your head telling you that you're silly for thinking that you would ever be able to do that. I need you to remember that when you have those negative thoughts, you start to have thoughts like that after you feel like you've received something from God telling you to do a specific thing, and you start trying to do it, or you begin to plan to obey, and you start having those negative thoughts, that's confirmation that you really heard it. Because that's just the enemy trying to keep you from doing it. So take those thoughts captive. I don't care if you got to repeat the promise that you received from God. I don't care if you got to go to your Bible, start reading scriptures. Remind yourself of what you was told. Remind yourself of your purpose. Remind yourself of your why. Take those thoughts captive from the beginning. Because a lot of times we get stuck in stage one. Step one. We get stuck because of our mind creating scenarios that haven't even happened yet. No sign of this type of situation happening, but you just make up circumstances in your head, or you just make up problems in your head, and now you won't move forward. So now you're not even going to try. Now you're not even going to attempt to create the schedule or create the budget, because why should I anyway? I can't do that. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. So whenever you have those type of thoughts, go ahead and take them captive. Do not allow your thoughts to self-sabotage. Take your thoughts captive. Take control of your mind. Know your why. Set your schedule. Set those priorities in place. Remove the distractions. And master your self-discipline. Okay? Okay. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope that you all have enjoyed this video so much. If you have any other tips for creating or mastering self-discipline, make sure you drop them in the comments below. And I will see you all in next week's video. Bye.